things like this excite you.
He wants to live because he wants to have that daily relationship. There's acts or in Colombia translating. In Bogota, Colombia, some of you know that.
Good morning, girls. Welcome back to my channel. It's currently 6:54 a.m. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning because I'm so excited for today. And I don't know if SJ even knows what's going on, but let me catch you up with what's happening. So if you guys are new here, I recently became a single mom, and before that, I used to live here at my home with my husband or my ex-husband now, and my 2 kids, right? Now, I have always been a work from home mom, but when both me and my ex-husband used to live here, it used to be a little bit easier for me to work from home because he would help me a lot by taking care of the kids, right? So that I can work. So if you're unfamiliar with the school system and how it works, because before I was a mom, I didn't really know how it worked. I still don't know how it works, but basically since he's only 2 years old, this would be considered daycare. I never thought I was gonna be the mom that was gonna put her kids into daycare. I really thought to myself, I'm gonna keep my kids home as long as I can before they absolutely have to go to school. And I wanna say, I never judge any other mom for it because we all do whatever we have to do in order to provide the best life for our kids. But I just didn't think that was gonna be my situation, right? I don't have the extra help here at the house that I used to have. And I have been doing it on my own for the last, I would say since we separated, right? So the end of June. So the time has come since I'm going through my divorce where I need extra help and I need to be able to get my work done in batches. So I was desperate, you guys. I feel like I'm dealing with heartbreak and I'm not even dealing with it. I'm just subsiding it because I'm so busy with everything else going on. And so I feel like I was relying a lot on the TV, right? So my son went from never watching TV to all of a sudden he was watching 8 hours of screen time. And I put movies in and stuff for him. I put Home Alone, The Sandlot, Toy Story, things like that. But I feel like it was a drastic change, and with so many changes already happening in his life, I wanted him to have time that would nurture him. Time where he was actually playing, time where he was actually, I don't know, just enjoying his day instead of just watching TV. Now, I would never judge any mom for doing what she has to do to provide and take care of her kids. Absolutely not. So I'm not saying this to make anyone feel bad. If your kids get screen time, my kids do too, girl. We do what we have to do to survive. If your kids are in daycare, your kids are not in daycare, we're not judging any moms. I feel like motherhood is already difficult to begin with. And as women, we get so judged for everything all the time. It's exhausting. It's just so many things that as moms we get judged for. So none of which I'm saying is to judge anyone else. I think in this motherhood thing, we all do what we have to do to survive. And at first I felt really guilty about the fact that I was gonna put my 2-year-old in daycare, but I was realizing that I was no longer nurturing him, or I don't know, I feel I was no longer able, I don't know. Entertaining a 2-year-old all day is very difficult. And when I would just have him watch movies all day, I would feel really guilty. So I found out about this school that he's gonna be going to by one of my friends who has her son there, and she super recommended it. She was like, the school's amazing. He does so well. He's always doing activities. They're outside all day. It's super nice. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if we can get in. So it was really difficult to get in because there's only 8 spots, and Gloria a Dios, and I really think it was divine timing and God just looking out for me because we were actually able to get SJ in. Now we're here, girls. It is so insane that my son's gonna be going to school, and part of me is very scared because this is the longest I'm gonna be away from him ever. Well, actually no, the longest I've ever been away from him was when I gave birth to his brother, and I was away from him for like 16 hours-ish. I've never been away from my oldest for more than I absolutely have to. And if anything, I'll go on to maybe even 3 hours if I have to work and I have someone watching him. But today's gonna be the longest time he goes without seeing me. And when I told you guys when I was prepping for his school in that vlog, a lot of moms were like, just prepare, it's gonna be difficult for him. He's gonna cry in the first couple of weeks, but typically by the 3rd week it gets better. So I'm praying for a miracle. I'm praying that God soothes his heart and makes him feel like he's not alone, he's not abandoned, his mom's gonna come back. But I've been telling him, oh, vamos a ir a jugar con tus amigos. I've been trying to tell him, voy a regresar por ti. I'm gonna come back for you. Because I feel like a lot of times maybe the kids there just feel like, where's my mom? I've never been away from my mom for that long. But I'm just praying for protection over him. I'm praying that all the teachers are patient with him, and that obviously this is what they do for work. So I pray that all the teachers there have a passion for taking care of kids, and that they understand and that they know as moms, when we have to work, it's hard to leave our kids to someone else's care. So I think if I was a daycare worker, I would think to myself, I get to be here and take care of these kids so their moms can go home, go work and provide for them. So as you can tell, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous, but I'm praying for the best, and I know God is going to protect him, and I know God would let me know if this wasn't a place where my son was supposed to be. Right now I'm going to finish doing my hair, and I actually have to wake both of them up, both SJ and baby Daniel. I have to wake them up in about 30 minutes so we can go. We'll see how the drop off goes. Ooh. Let me finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to go. I got my little robot cleaning because I didn't get a chance to do it last night. There she is, cleaning the whole house. Typically I like to do my nightly reset at night, but these last couple of days I've been so tired that I generally don't even get a chance. Once I put the boys to bed, me quedo dormida con ellos. I genuinely fall asleep with them. So this morning, since I got up so early, I was able to tidy up the house a little bit, and I'm running her in the morning, but typically I like to make sure that I run my robot before well, for sure overnight because the boys aren't around, but for sure before they wake up. So thankfully I was able to get that done today before they woke up. But right now what I want to do is I want to show you SJ's school bags, or bags that he's taking to school. So they basically ask for everything to be in Ziploc bags like this, and look, let me show you. So for sure I have to take a pack of wipes and a pack of diapers, which is what we have right here. I'm not sure if once they run out they let me know and then I just restock them. But then we have another Ziploc bag. This is a daily Ziploc bag. This is his water bottle. Marimar gifted him this one. We have a sunscreen, and back there is a picture of his family just in case he misses us, which I'm sure he will. In this bag we have 2 change of clothing. I guess that's if he gets dirty or they do an activity where his clothes get wet. We have extra clothes for the day. And then this is like winter clothes that I was telling you guys about, that just in case it rains or they need extra layers. We have an extra shirt, some sweaters, some 2 chonies. And then they also asked for a picture of the family. So I found this one. We don't have a lot of pictures with the 4 of us. So this one's from when we took a picture with Santa and SJ was tiny. So this is his little pack of things that we're taking right now. So I want to get ahead of schedule a little bit and actually take this stuff to the car, so that way when I walk out with the boys, I have my hands free and I can carry them. Denny did call me, and he's going to be coming over so that we can go drop off SJ together. As you guys know, even though we're not together anymore, he's still his dad. And I think as a woman, I don't know if any other mom can relate this, but as a woman I try to put myself last and think to myself, eventually I'm gonna get over this heartbreak, but SJ's dad is always gonna be SJ's dad. So I want to make sure that Denny is continuously involved in these events and in these life milestones, because he loves SJ. He loves SJ, he loves baby Daniel. And so he's gonna be coming over and we're gonna go drop him off together, praying for a good day. So let me go put this in the car. I'm gonna put this in the car, my purse in the car, and then it's gonna be time to wake the boys up. Let's go. We just dropped SJ off. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we actually did it. And he's officially in school. Right now, baby Daniel's sleepy, so let me go home, put him to sleep, and then I'll talk to you guys through it all, because oh, I can't believe we did it. We're home. I just put baby Daniel to sleep, and now I'm like, I came out. Typically when I would put the baby to sleep, I would have SJ watching a movie so that he wouldn't wake the baby up or whatever. But literally I came out of the room and the house is so quiet, and it feels kind of weird that I'm by myself, because I'm like, oh my goodness, wow. But I'm excited. Let me tell you guys how drop off went. I'm gonna make myself a little smoothie in the meantime because I haven't had breakfast. And for today's smoothie, I'm gonna be doing mango, my greens, my live it up greens, and orange juice. But this time I'm also gonna be adding chia seeds. We got the manguito, or Live It Up greens. I'm halfway through the bottle already, but I have a backup. Some orange juice, chia seeds, and let me add some water. So good. This has been my little obsessed concoction that I've been going to lately. It tastes so good. I did get some questions last time I mentioned Live It Up to you guys. It literally takes a second to put the scoop in my smoothie, and it helps me feel my best. Even when I don't have time to do a lot of stuff, this is something that I do for me. Live It Up is a blend of organic vegetables that's dairy-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and it's third-party tested for quality, which to me, it's super important when I'm looking into my supplements. I love that it's something simple I can do to reset my day and to make sure I'm feeling my best when everything else is so overwhelming. It's designed by nutritionists, tested for quality, and I honestly feel like it has been making such a big difference in my digestion and just the way that I'm overall processing everything, if you know what I mean. If you guys want to try Live It Up greens, all you have to do is scan the QR code right here on the screen or click the link in my description and use code STACY15 to get 15% off your first order plus free shipping. And they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't absolutely love it. It literally took me like less than 5 minutes to make the smoothie. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this up and then I'm gonna read the Bible because I haven't had a chance to do that. But to let you guys know just really quick how I went at drop-off. It was our first day, so we decided to get there a little bit earlier. And basically we went in, we checked SJ in, and as soon as he went into the classroom, like, took off to play on his own because there were like, it's a bunch of new toys. And the teacher took Danny and I to like changing area, and they were like, this is where the diapers are, we'll let you know when you're running low. I really love the picture that we put in the 5x7 picture. Remember the ones I showed you? They put it there, so they have pictures of all the families of the kids. So I guess if they missed us, they can go see the picture, which is so cute to me. The majority of the kids have already been there for a while. There were some criers, even though they've been there for a month already, they're still crying because they miss their dad or their parents, I mean. I got to see a couple of kids get dropped off, and it's so interesting how all of us parents are more anxious than the kids. The kids were crying. Some of the kids were crying that were getting dropped off, but the parents are the ones that were like, I'll be back, I promise I'll be back. I just feel bad leaving them while they're crying. But what I decided to do is, SJ was playing and I told him, I came up to him and I was like, hey, like, just so you know, puppy, like, I'm gonna be back. I love you. You're gonna have so much fun. Look, this is your teacher. And your teacher was comforting him and she was like, come on, let's go play. So like, she took off a little bit. And then I was like, bye, I love you, bye. Danny and I said bye, and we left. I am nervous, but to know that he's thriving right now and he's in his school and he's having a good time and he's enjoying it, I feel like that makes me feel better. I feel sad because I'm not gonna have as many hours in the day with him, but I feel like when I saw his classroom and I saw the other kids, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna have so much fun. And the teacher told me, she's like, the first day is typically okay. The second day, it's typically when they cry, when they realize, oh, this is a thing that we're gonna keep doing. So today Danny was there, so I was able to just focus more on SJ. Tomorrow and the rest of the week, I'm gonna be by myself with SJ and Daniel. So I'll see how I do it. But so far right now that baby Daniel's sleeping, I can vlog. I have time. I'm like, wow, this feels great. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna read my Bible and then I have to edit a video. So let's be productive. Well, the time has finally come to do what I have been pushing off. And that's to take my ex-husband's things out of his closet. I hadn't done it because, or I didn't want SJ to see him walking out of the house with bags or with any suitcases or anything like that. So now that SJ's at school, I can finally do it. So let's clear out his closet so that he can take his clothes. And this is the last thing that he has here. I don't think he uses any of these clothes. This may be like jackets, some shoes he doesn't really use and stuff like that. But let's just get it over with because it's a very emotional step of the divorce, but it must be done. So let's do it. Alright, so I was able to get enough stuff out before Daniel had to go to sleep, so I got to do a little bit of a pause. And now I have to take this stuff to the garage because, like I was telling you guys, for me it has always been very important. More than anything, this whole process has already been very traumatizing for me as the wife. But I remember when I went through my parents' divorce, or when my parents divorced and I was little, it was very traumatizing for me. And now the thing that I'm trying to do the most of is cover my children. I may be getting hit left and right with things, and things come out and I see them and they hurt and it's hurtful, but I think my goal as a mom has always and will always be to make sure that my kids don't take the heaviness that comes with everything that's going on in their life. As a mom, I really want them to feel like their life hasn't really been disrupted. Everything is normal, everything's okay. Even though it's been a minute since I've been wanting to get Denny's things out of the closet, because I want to make that closet a little closet for the boys. I want to put their diapers there. I want to organize everything there since that closet is in my room. I didn't really rush through it because I didn't want to do it in front of SJ, truth be told. I feel like baby Daniel is still young enough to where he doesn't realize what's going on. And that's a blessing. That's honestly a blessing, because even though this is very traumatic and one day he'll realize what happened when he was so young, I'll never hide it from him. I'm also trying to protect him, because I know baby's mind still realizes that things are different and that things are off. So I was able to get a little bit of that done today. I'm going to take the stuff to the garage right now so that Denny can take it today when he comes over to see the babies, and he'll just very easily be able to just pull his car up into the garage, load his car, and then take it. So that way SJ doesn't have to really notice that his dad is taking a bunch of things. In other news, today's the day after, so it was SJ's second day of school, and yesterday he liked it. They told me he cried here and there when he would realize that we were in there, that he was in a different area. But today definitely I was telling him like, vamos a ir a la escuelita, vas a estar bien, te vas a divertir mucho, eres muy valiente, voy a regresar por ti. Changed him, and then I was like, me voy a ir, and when I was like, voy a ir, he started crying, and I was like, oh no, because yesterday he didn't really cry. And he started crying, and I was like, where's Valiente? I love you. I'm gonna be back. This is what you're gonna do. And the teacher told me, I'm gonna hug him. He's gonna be okay. Don't worry. I'll let you know how he does after we have an app where we can communicate with the teachers. So around 10, I texted her and I was like, hey, I just want to make sure he's gonna be okay. And she was like, hey, stop crying. He's doing okay. And I was like, okay. But other than that, they haven't really told me much. But I don't like to really be on them, because I'm like, he's fine, he's taken care of, everything's gonna be okay. If there was ever any bad news, cancelar el nombre de Jesús, I know I would find out. I know God will reveal it to me. So with that, let me take this stuff to the garage, and I gotta work, get some stuff done on the computer, and just take advantage of the time that I have when my kids are not here. Or baby Daniel's sleeping and SJ's at school. Qué rica el agua. ¿Te gusta el agua? The baby's drinking water and he likes it. ¿Te gusta? He just woke up from a 2.5-hour nap, you guys. I was able to get a lot done. I'm currently working on a design for some QMRM, for some QMRM merch. Girl, why can't I speak? But yeah, I do a lot, thank God. Te amo, Leniel. Te amo, Papa Chulo, te amo. I love him so much. Look, it's about to be 2 o'clock, so we're gonna have to go pick up SJ soon, but these are the shirts that I was working on. Oh, this needs to be all the way up here. So look, I have this one in the salmon color with the burgundy logo that says "For God so loved the world," and then here at the bottom it says "Quiérete mucho, respétate más," which I love. And then it's gonna come with its sweater, or I mean, get it separately, but it's gonna be the burgundy sweater with like the white bone color logo. So I really this one. Ay, qué pasó, se cayó mi papa. Daniel is here. And then this is the other design, which is gonna be a brown sweater. Oh look, I can show you here. It's gonna be the brown sweater, and it says "Quiérete mucho, respétate más." And then I have Joshua 1:9 here that says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for God is with you wherever you go." So it's gonna be the brown crew neck with the off-white bone color writing, and then this is the t-shirt for that, which is the distress black with the white logo. I feel nervous because I feel like I haven't came out with merch in so long, but honestly, when I had my baby, when I had Daniel, I was just so overwhelmed with like having 2 babies, with like everything in my life, you know, so that I'm going through a divorce. I'm still very much overwhelmed, but I think the fact that SJ is going to school kind of a little bit more room to be able to work. And the baby, like I said today, he took like a 2-hour nap, which is insane. Like I got so done in that time. And more than anything, I feel like my life is a little bit more organized now that I'm the only one like making things happen. I don't know, like obviously it's more work, but since I'm the only one that's making decisions or like having to do it here at the house, like it's like a little bit more structure, if you will. Like I don't have it in the back of my mind that I have someone that's gonna do things for me like I used to before. So now I'm like, okay, if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done, so I just have to do it, you know? So those are signs. Definitely let me know what you guys think and if you guys like them. If you guys wanna shop for them, because I'm pretty sure this video is gonna come out after, I'm gonna release the designs first on the broadcast channel. And then so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a pre-sale with the designs like this. And then what I'm gonna do once we get the first initial batch of orders, I'm gonna get the t-shirts, get the designs, and then I'm gonna model them and put them on the website again. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, or more importantly, my broadcast channel, I highly suggest you, because I'm on my broadcast channel like 24/7. I treat my broadcast channel like Twitter. Like I'm in there like my feels, talking about everything. I'm talking about what's going on. Mira que sí, papa. I'm always at the broadcast channel. So make sure you go follow me there. And yeah, if you guys want these shirts or these hoods, I'm not really sure when we're gonna have merch again, but a lot of people ask for it right now, and I'm like, you know what, why not? Like we have time, I'm gonna make time for it. It's time to just level up my life in all sorts of ways. Yes, I'm ready for that. ¿Verdad que sí, papa? So yeah, I'm ready to be leveled up. I'm ready for the fall season. I'm ready to get these pieces and start wearing them because they're super cute. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm about to go pick up SJ in about 30 minutes, so I'm excited to see him. He did stay crying today when I dropped him off, so hopefully he had a good day even though he didn't want to stay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Les quiero mucho, mucho, mucho. Que Dios me les bendiga. Y al final del día, quiérete mucho, respétate más, and I'll see you guys at the next video.